Buddy, welcome to Raw Material Andy. All right, guys. Sorry, adjusting the mic real quick. Hopefully, it's all good. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Yeah, man. Welcome to Raw Material Andy. This is the playlist Raw Material Andy Wrestling, guys. Of course, this is gonna be a series update. We're gonna talk about the last episode that we just uploaded. We're gonna talk about what we're about to do here. Of course, you saw a random draw, and guys, we are gonna talk about the future of what's going to happen here because guys, we got a lot to do. We got a lot of work. We got a lot of matches to figure out. So guys, without further ado, let's get started with this thing. All right, guys, I am Andy. All right, I am Andy, guys. Welcome to Raw Material Andy. Yeah, guys, so here we are, man. Let's have a little chat here. First of all, there are almost 8 billion people in the world. It seems like I believe we're getting pretty close to that number. I mean, it seems like we're getting close to it like almost every day. But yeah, man, almost 8 billion people in the world. You decided to tune in, whether you're here live or later. We love you here at Raw Material Andy for it. Yeah, of course, guys, like and subscribe. So, guys, of course, I'm gonna give you an idea what's going on. For those of you that are tuning in that have been following this series from the beginning or just tuned in and know what's going on here, bear with me. I wanted to explain what's going on just in case any of you that are here are new. I'm Andy. I do have a co-host. He comes in. Voice, you want to say hi quick, guys? Do not be alarmed here. He is a co-host of mine. It's a gimmick we do here. I like to do voices and stuff, so he's my dude. Yeah, guys. So yeah, don't be alarmed here. My name is Voice, and I am Andy's ringside announcer on this thing. Yes, guys. So that was the voice. Give him some love in the chat. Guys, let me give you an idea of what we do here on Raw Material Andy. So we have a playlist here called Raw Material Andy Wrestling. What we do is we turn the announcers off, and me and that character there that you just heard, voice, we announce the matches. We got this idea. I say this in a couple videos, but we got this idea from being a kid and just being able to predict matches and stuff. And my mom and granny being like, if you ever get a job in life, man, you should be an auctioneer or a fucking like ringside announcer or some shit. And I thought it would be cool to bring it into Raw Material Andy because it's, something that reminds me of something I love as a kid, wrestling. I'm sure any of you here also that love wrestling have very awesome memories that you could, remember and help put them in the comments, put it in the chat. But yeah, guys, so we here at Raw Material Andy, what we do, like I said, me and the voice, we announce these matches. We let the computers fight. We do not have any interference here. Guys, sometimes we have a little bit of a lot of technical difficulties. Sometimes I mess up with the camera. Sometimes I forget to take one player off of one of the computers and have to go in and switch a controller. Look, guys, we ain't professional here, man. We ain't gonna pretend that Raw Material Andy's all fucking professional. I mean, I don't know if you see my background. I don't know if you see what's going on here, but it's definitely not. But yeah, anyway, guys, we still have a lot of fun. Yeah, we use some language here. Yeah, we say some stuff. We tell a lot of crazy jokes, and some of them may be whatever. But hey, man, give it a chance. Have an open mind, man, because a laugh is something I think we all need nowadays. So me and Voice try to incorporate that into the wrestling world. So yeah, guys, here on Material Andy, like, we do what we like to call a vacant title, pretty much ultimate champion type series type thing, where we strip. Okay, so in the game itself, you can go in there and you can assign titles to any wrestler you want, or you can delete a wrestler off the championship altogether. So me and Voice go in there and we delete everybody off titles. We vacate every single title that is unlocked at the moment. Now, if we're playing the game while the series is going on and we happen to unlock titles, we do not include them unless they came up into the series. Um, yeah, I know it was kind of crazy, but we've decided to stick to that rule. But pretty much the gist of it is, guys, we go through and we fill up every title. We fill up the men's and the women's. We do tag and singles division. However, 2K25 this year, of course, entered in the whole intergender thing, the male versus female aspect, which was one of my favorite things about 2K25. I wasn't even going to buy this damn game, but that sold me. I say that in another one too. But guys, pretty much what's gonna happen here is we are in the tag team division. Guys, every video you've seen before this, we have figured out a lot of shit. The singles division is wrapped up. Your champions are already done. That's what the last video was about. We're gonna get into that in the next talk that we're about to have. Sorry, this is a long one, guys. We're gonna get into the meat of this thing here in a minute, but it is what it is. But pretty much me and Voice, we wipe out all the champions, we go through matches, and we fill up those titles. And then those champions fight each other at the end to figure out who is going to be the Raw Material Andy champions of the channel, who's going to represent our channel as our champions, and it's pretty cool. So yes, we entered the intergender thing. Another thing we do here at Raw Material Andy is the 24/7 tag and singles championship. We made that very, very relevant here at Raw Material Andy. We made that a very important thing. We made that something special here because the one thing, like I said, that sold me on this game was the intergender aspect. So we continued that through 24/7. We thought it would be a great idea. So in the men's division, it's cool because we get to break it up and still see the women fighting the men. The women are still part of the show, which is great. So there's some kind of balance there to me. And plus it's a continuous title that gets to go through the whole thing. And I thought that was something cool, especially for the tag team division to have 24/7 tag titles, which is something I feel, would have been like a really cool idea. But it was just me. We put it in there. But so guys, yeah, we do a lot of that. We have a lot of fun with that. It's a good time. Um, yeah, so that's what we do, guys. We fill up championships. We have matches. Me and Voice call them, and we sit here and figure it out at the end. That's pretty much the gist of it. Other than that, we have a good time here. Like I said, we tell a lot of jokes. We have a great time. So here's where we're at now, guys. We are on the tag team division. We are actually on the teams who won everything, all of it, all the titles. We are at that point to where we're about to put them up against each other and figure out which tag teams are going to make it to the finale of this whole series. We got the singles figured out. We're going to bring them into the finale, but now we got to figure out the tag teams. All right. So we're going to get into that. But first, let's talk about the last video because that was the finale of the singles. Now, guys, in that video, we crowned some champions, man. We had a good time with that. We crowned the Raw Material Andy women's and men's singles title in that episode. And the last one before this, it was a great time. Nyla, my niece character that created here, voice created here on the channel, is on just a fucking streak with the 24/7 championship, fighting the Bloodline currently. I'm gonna be real, I have a kind of a thing going on where my niece Nyla is taking on tag teams, and dude, the AI is guys, I cannot believe that the AI is actually letting this character win as much as it did, because most AI characters that you create in here, in most of the wrestling games, from what I remember from the past, don't normally have much of a chance, but it's really awesome to see it balanced. And like I said, me and Voice do not interfere in these things, guys. Whatever happens on the screen happens. The only interference we do is if the match goes a little too long, because we try to keep them within 10 or 8 to 10 minutes, depending on the match. So sometimes we do skip around and maybe jump to jump through the match. We do little skips and stuff. That way we can keep the match, still good, but not so long that it's like, man, can we get to the next match already? Because I don't know. I feel like that sometimes, so I don't want you guys to have to feel like that. I know, guys, I'm throwing a lot of information at you right now. But all right, guys, so here's the gist of it. So we got to the tag team division. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to do what we did in the singles title. We are going to random draw these tag teams. We're going to put them in these tournaments, and we're going to figure out who's going to win. We're going to start out with the men's division. Now, guys, in the men's division, 16 teams made it to the end. In the women's division, only 8 made it to the end. Now, guys, of course, with the women's tag team division in these games, there weren't that many titles, so I created some just so we could have at least a tournament. You know what I mean? The intergender tag team championship is already figured out, guys, and that is Nia Jax and Umaga. What's going to happen with all this? Well, guys, whoever wins these tournaments, including Nia Jax and Umaga, are going to go fight in the finale along with whoever won the singles titles in the last episode. Maybe with a few surprises. We did a War Games episode just to get into the tag team because that's what we're about ready to walk into. It was an interesting match. I wanted to throw it in there. Plus, we never did a War Games, I don't think, here at Raw Material Andy, ever. And then, War Games just happened in real life, so I figured, hey, Raw Material Andy, let's do it, But all right, guys, so here's pretty much what happened. Man, you guys, if you are new here, man, there is a lot to this playlist. Go start at the beginning and just work your way through. Guys, go to your little settings and turn up the playlist speed. You can blow through some of these videos in like an hour. You can blow through like freaking 10 videos, if you can watch stuff and understand stuff fast enough, guys. Like I said, the voice character, he is interesting, so just keep in mind that, we have a lot of fun with this thing. But all right, guys, so what I would like to do now is figure out who is going to fight who. Now, guys, I said this in the other video. I could have took the teams who won and been like, you know what? I want this person to fight that person. I want this person to fight. I think that's just not the way to do it because I knowing how this game works with calling how many matches me and the voice have just called and sat here and watched how much we watch. We kind of have predictability in the game and we kind of know how some of the AI will work and let people win and who's gonna win and not. So we've been really focusing on the idea of the random draw. I like it, guys. It's fair. We get to put whoever against whoever, and plus, I have no influence in on whatsoever. See, that's the thing I love about Raw Material Andy Wrestling is the computers in the ring. We have no influence. We don't know who's gonna win. It's awesome, and sometimes it's a surprise. So I love the unknown. So this is the unknown. So now we need to make the unknown known, right? So let's do that. All right, guys. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to random draw these names. We got 16 male tag teams to draw. That's what we're going to draw first, and then we're going to draw the female tag team. So, guys, I got little boxes down here. I got a little piece of paper, all that stuff like that. We're going to draw these names. But first, guys, thank you for being here, Raw Material Andy. This is for the playlist Raw Material Andy Wrestling. Guys, we don't just do wrestling content here. We do a lot of different stuff here. We do Resident Evil. We do a whole bunch of stuff, man. We do Pokemon, a good bit of Pokemon if you're into that. Good bit of FNAF stuff. We've been putting out some more shorts and stuff, catching up. But dude, having a good time here at Raw Material Andy. So guys, like and subscribe if you want. Love to have you here, part of the Raw Material Andy family. But all right, guys, let's move on to this thing, guys. So yes, I got this little box here. We got a bunch of names in it. We're gonna draw 2 names at a time and figure out what's gonna happen. So guys, let's get this thing going. I am pretty excited for this. I'm just gonna draw 2 at a time. So we're gonna get on it. So guys, pretty much like I said, you watched, there was a lot of videos that happened before this. So yes, there are going to be some spoilers here of the other videos that you watched before. But hey guys, go still watch it anyway because there's a lot of good action there. Me and Voice have a lot of fun with this stuff. So the first 2 teams that we're going to see, oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, it's going to be Ricky Steamboat, guys, and Finn Balor and the Judgment Day in them. So guys, I'm going to have to write this stuff down. So yes. I think this is gonna be pretty cool. This is gonna be tournaments. So yeah, I'm just gonna hopefully we're gonna have to write these a little bit smaller. All right, Andy. So what do you think here, bro? All right, guys, that's the voice. He's gonna talk to me while I write stuff. Hey guys, hey, thank you for being here. Seriously, great mood, Andy. And Ricky Steamboat. That's gonna be a great match to start us off. Ricky Steamboat, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I like Ricky Steamboat and the Great Muda. They were a tag team that we got randomed in here, and it was good. So, buddy, I'm just gonna put these right here, and we're gonna go for the next 2 names. But guys, thank you for being here. I know this is probably goofy, but we're gonna do it like this because I think it's pretty fun. But, all right, guys. So, the next 2 names we got is this is gonna be buddy, this is gonna be a pretty cool match too. It's gonna be Eddie Guerrero, right, and Rey Mysterio versus Mankind and Sandman. Oh, buddy, that's gonna be interesting. Andy, that's going to be a great match right there. All right, guys. So Mankind and Sandman. Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio, buddy. Very good there. Oh, but yeah, Andy, you knew I was throwing them together. All right, guys. That's the voice. He is my ringside announcer for this thing. Yeah, Andy, I'm going to be real. I pitched this idea. Yes, you did, buddy. Yeah, guys. Freaking voice pitched this idea. We were going to do 2 Royal Rumbles back in 2024, and we know who Guerrero is. All right. So, guys, let's get this going because we got a lot of stuff to do, but here we go. Now, buddy, I think we're only going to have one men's tournament, too. But, all right, guys, next names are going to be, oh, okay, so, of course, the Usos, Jey Uso and them versus, oh, my God, Chad Gable and Kurt Angle. That's going to be a good match. Chad Gable, buddy, what do you think? Chad Gable, Andy, I like him. Where the hell is he, dude? Buddy, I thought he was El Grande Americano or whatever. Andy, there is no proof of that. Yeah, okay, well, I think we know. That and fucking Ludwig Kaiser too, man. That guy is good, dude. All right, Andy. Well, Jay and Jimmy Uso, dude. What do you think? You already know, like they're winning this match. I don't know, Andy. I think Kurt Angle and Chad Gable are gonna win that one. All right, guys. Here we go. This is for the first tournament. We got names to get here, and then we got a second one we got to draw for. Let's see who's this. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Oh man. So Sami Zayn and LA Knight versus Voice, your character, and my nephew Luis. Guys, Voice created a lot of characters here based off the family. In the second season, you're gonna meet all the created characters. But buddy, Sami Zayn and Andy, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Sami Zayn and that's gonna be our main event type deal now. All right, buddy. Well, Sami Zayn, LA Knight, yeah. All right, buddy. What do you think? Andy, I'm gonna be real. And I know maybe this is controversial, but Triple H can fucking eat it, bro. Why? Because the way he books LA Knight really pisses me off, dude. Yeah, buddy, let's not get into that here, because yes, you are right. I don't appreciate it either, guys. But anyway, guys, who cares? First tournament set up. We'll go through it at the end because we got a second tournament to get through. So let's do that. I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. All right, here we go, guys. Now, buddy, what do you think here? Andy, I'm gonna be honest with you. This could be a lot of fun, yeah. Now, guys, yes, I do the two voices. I don't know who's gonna be what here, but here we go. All right, buddy, we got Solo Sikoa. All right, and the Ultimate Warrior, which was an odd team, buddy, a very odd team, versus Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan, the NWO. Andy, I'm gonna be real. That's gonna be a good match right there. Well, it's gonna be all good, buddy. All right, guys, I'm gonna be real. I like these tournament ideas. Solo Sikoa, buddy, that was an interesting team. Seriously, Ultimate Warrior, Andy, that was another one of those like random ones. Yeah, it was. All right, guys. So yeah, my writing's a little off on these, but don't worry about it. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, like and subscribe if you want, guys. I mean, it's pretty cool. But all right, we're gonna pull this teams out right here. We got. Oh, buddy, this is gonna be interesting. We got Uncle Howdy and Joe Gacy of the Wyatt Six versus Jamal and Rosie of 3 Minute Warning. Wow, that's gonna be an interesting one there, buddy. Yeah, Andy. What do you think? Buddy, I hate to break it to you. I think 3 Minute Warning is gonna destroy Wyatt Six. Andy, as much as I don't appreciate your fucking enthusiasm behind that, buddy, you're probably right, dude. Because, I mean, let's be real. Yeah. Now, buddy, Jamal turns into Umaga eventually, huh? Yeah, I think so, Andy. I think I'm right about that. But, all right, guys, we got two more teams to get here. Let's do this. Andy, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I like this round. Oh, buddy, Andy and Matt. That is me and my brother's guy right there, guys. That voice created for us. Thank you for that, buddy. Thank you for all the work you did on the created titles and the created characters. Seriously, buddy, and the announcing, man. You're a phenomenal fucking dude. Oh man, we get to fight JBL and Farouk. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Andy, I hate to break it to you and Maddie, but I think we know the APA is probably winning that thing, buddy. Okay, buddy. Well, I spelled Farouk wrong, but who cares? But all right, guys, these are the last male tag teams, and then we are going to get into the female tag teams. Man, I cannot wait for that. Oh, buddy, Cody Rhodes and Dusty Rhodes, guys. That's pretty cool. Versus The Rock and Stone Cold. Excuse me, guys. That's going to be a pretty good one, buddy. Yeah, Andy, Dusty, and Cody are probably not winning that thing. Buddy, let's hope not, because, I mean, The Rock and Stone Cold, that's insane. That's a team that you threw together. Oh, yeah, Andy, you better believe it. All right, guys, so we got the male teams decided already. That's perfect. Let's get into that. But all right, guys, there that was. We're going to throw them all back in there, because who knows if we're going to need them again, which we probably shouldn't. But all right, guys, so let me grab you here for a minute. Hopefully the speaker's working well. I have it way over there. But all right, guys, let me. All right, guys, here's what we got going on. Sorry for my handwriting and my spelling issues. But the first tournament right there is going to be JD McDonough and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day versus Great Muta and Ricky Steamboat. And then we're going to have Mankind and Sandman versus Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero. Chad Gable, Kurt Angle versus Jay Uso, the Usos, Jimmy. And then we got Sami Knight and LA Knight. I mean, I'm sorry, Sami Zayn. Andy, you fucking amateur. Yeah, Sami Zayn and LA Knight versus Voice and Luis. And then in the second tournament, guys, it's going to be the NWO, Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan versus Solo Sikoa and the Ultimate Warriors. Yeah, I mean, my handwriting is fucking awesome, isn't it? Uncle Howdy and Joe Gacy of the Wyatt Six are going to go up against the 3 Minute Warning, Jamal and Rosie. I'm going to be real, guys. I'm really looking forward to that match right there. Andy and Matt versus JBL of the APA. So it would be the family versus the APA, JBL and Farouk. And then that match will be the Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes as well versus The Rock and Stone Cold. And guys, in between these matches, these brackets are going to be a 24/7 tag team championship defense. So yeah, we're looking at it, man. There's the men's tournament, guys. Let me get you back over there, and we are gonna get back into drawing some names for the female tournament next. Yeah, guys. Yeah, like I said, all the episodes before this, we decided who we're gonna get the titles, who we're gonna get what, who we're gonna get to this point. And yeah, guys, whoever wins between these two teams here, These two tournaments are going to fight each other for a final match to make it to the finale. So, yes, there is going to be a ultimate champion here for all that. The Raw Material and champion. But, guys, we got to get into the female action. Now, guys, of course, on most of these wrestling games, as you can tell, I don't know if any of you play them. Some of you who are watching maybe do. Yeah, guys, there's not a lot of female tag team action going on of titles anyway on the game. There's some here or there, but there's not really a lot. So I had to create some to make this tournament. But yeah, we got 8 teams of females together to fight for this thing in the end. And I'm pretty excited about that because I'm going to be real with you guys. Like I said, the female action was something that I really the female and male versus action I love, but the female action in general in real life and in the games seems to be really good, man. One of my favorite pay-per-views of all time this year, guys, was Evolution and anything to do with AAA. Any of the luchador stuff, man, anytime we get any of those pay-per-views, I am all about that. Unfortunately, I don't really have ESPN, so I miss a lot of that stuff. But as far as the everything else that's going on, I'm gonna be real. I'm not really digging a lot of what WWE is going through right now. But I do enjoy the women's action, so it's gonna be awesome to have this tournament here. So we're gonna get into that. But yeah, guys, we had a lot of matches, a lot of fun with this shit. Me and Voice over here called everything, but guys, let's get the first 2 teams for this women's action going because as far as when these videos are going to come out, guys, I would expect them to come out probably. I want to try to work on them through the week. Hopefully, get them out by the weekend. Maybe even sometime today. I got a live stream to do for Pokemon Crystal, so I'm probably going to be doing that. But who cares, guys? Because oh my God, buddy, Jesus, these two are such like I don't know, buddy. This is ridiculous. But Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch, guys, of course. Yeah, guys. Yeah, like if you want on the video, subscribe or whatever. But yeah, guys, we have this playlist is interesting. Me and Voice started it a while ago, but Becky, man, buddy, what the hell? Yeah, Andy, that match there is gonna be ridiculous. Who are they fighting, dude? Oh, this is pretty cool, buddy. Asuka and Io Sky. I like that. Yeah, it's kind of reverse of real life, Andy. Yeah, buddy, I like that though. That's gonna be an awesome start to that tournament there, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, her name is Asuka, not Asuka, buddy. We suck with names like so bad. I got a speaker over here, but you guys look, I'm amateur at best. Oh yeah, Andy, you're right. All right, guys. So we don't got many names here, but we're gonna random draw this thing, man. All right, who's these people, buddy? I'm gonna like this right here. All right, guys. So yeah, we are like I said, random drawings for some stuff here. Oh yeah, this was an odd team. Maxine Dupree and Molly Holly. Somehow or another, they pulled it off. I thought that was interesting. And who are they gonna fight? Andy, I'm gonna be real. Molly Holly is awesome, dude. Maxine Dupree is what Intercontinental Championship right now, dude. Yeah, buddy, that was an interesting deal. I'm surprised they did that. But all right, guys, they're gonna be fighting. They're gonna be losing to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day. Liv Morgan returned, buddy. What do you think? Oh, Andy, I am stoked. But, man, I'm waiting for her, buddy, to betray the Judgment Day, dude. Buddy, I would love that because I really would like Liv Morgan to go out on her own. I want her to go solo. My opinion, I don't know. All right, guys, we got 4 more tag teams for the women here. So let's pull out these 2 here. This is going to be pretty good. Oh, Steph and Nyla, dude. Now, Steph and Nyla... Steph is my sister in real life, and Nyla is my niece. Voice here created characters for them in the game. We do that here at Raw Material, Andy. I like to create my family. But yeah, Steph and Nyla, buddy. Oh, Andy, that's gonna be an emotional one. I wonder who they're gonna be going up against. Oh, buddy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Whoever they go up against better proceed with caution because, dude. And yes, I know that's Naomi's catchphrase, but oh, buddy, Jakara Jackson and Puddles. Puddles. Now, Puddles is my sister's cat, dude. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one, buddy. Jakara Jackson, buddy. Jakara Jackson, Andy. She's alright, Andy. I don't really remember her much. Buddy, look, man, there's a couple people here that we don't. Alright, let's get those last 2 names, buddy, because I'm gonna be real. We might be able to get an episode, at least one of these tournaments out by tonight. Oh, okay, guys. Charlotte Flair and Lita. That's gonna be cool. Who are they gonna be fighting though, man? I don't know. All right, sure. Yeah, guys, sorry, I'm writing this stuff down because I'm pretty sure, as you know, sometimes it's hard to remember stuff, or, if you don't. Okay, speaking of proceeding with caution, okay, we got Naomi and Mi Chin. That's good. That's an interest, buddy. I'm gonna be real. Oh man, spelled Naomi wrong. Andy, nobody is surprised here, dude. You can't pronounce or spell anything. All right, guys. Well, hey, whatever. We got the tournaments done, like figured out here, guys. So let's get that going. I'll show you the final lineup here because yeah, it might be a little confusing. But all right, here we go. Yeah, if I could turn the thing. But all right, guys. So for the tournament here, we're gonna have, yeah, Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch versus Io Sky and Asuka. Dude, I'm gonna be real. Andy, look, they're gonna win the match right here, okay, and they're gonna win. They're gonna win, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna win. So yeah, I already got the first video done. Buddy, what the fuck, man? You better not be right about any of those spoilers there, Andy. I'm pretty good at calling shit. I'm like the Isaac Mendez of this fucking thing, man. But all right, guys. So yeah, man, shut up, dude. Okay, and then we're gonna have Molly Holly and Maxine Dupree go up against Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, and then Stephen Nyla versus Jakara Jackson and Puddles, and then Charlotte Flair and Lita versus Naomi and Mi Chin. Yeah, guys, and then of course, whoever wins at the end is gonna be placed down here, male and female team to fight Nia Jackson Umaga, who won the intergender tag titles way early on, buddy. Well, Andy, we figured we'd get that out of the way and get her done, man, because it was awesome. But all right, guys, let's do this thing, man. But all right, guys, so that is it. We got it all figured out. All set up, all ready to go. I'm pretty excited about that, to be honest with you. So yeah, as far as when the videos are going to come out, guys, we're going to try to get started on them. Me and Voice are going to work on them. Guys, how we do these videos is we record little, the matches at a time. And then we go into this, this little thing that puts them all together and then creates the whole video. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Sometimes we got to do some reshoots because there's a lot of glitches in this game. I'm sure some of you who played it know or seen some of the videos. But yeah, guys, thank you for being here. Seriously, on Raw Material Andy. This playlist is Raw Material Andy Wrestling. Like I said, guys, there are so many seasons before this. This season here, though, me and Voice really brought it together and figured out what we want to do for this thing going forward. Speaking of going forward, guys, we are going to do one more season on here. Voice created a lot of characters. We thought we would throw them in there. A couple of funny ones, a couple of pretty cool ones here, a couple of ones that, we've been creating through the years that's names have stuck through all the games. Now, their appearances obviously had to change, but the names have been around at least from SmackDown 4. So it's kind of an important thing to us. We like that. But guys, hopefully you'll join us for that second season there. And then that will pretty much wrap up 2K25, guys, as far as anything else. Guys, we will not be, another thing I want to touch on, we probably won't be finishing the island. Guys, I don't know. I just couldn't get into the thing. And as far as trying to make content for it, if you're not into it, it's hard to make entertaining content. I already have 3 episodes up, so do not be surprised if they disappear into My Rise thing. But we did do the 2K25 My Rise. I know there's a lot more to that story, guys, but like I said, guys, I'm going to be real. As far as these wrestling games are concerned, it's hard to get into them a lot because honestly, it feels like it's rinse and repeat, and then they throw in a few new things here or there to make it whatever, and that's it. So we don't really know what we're going to do going forward, but we do know we're going to have another season. We're going to finish up this season here. And then, we'll figure it out what happens. But guys, we'll have a final video to talk about the future after, those the next season that we do of this, season 2 and the final season of 2K25, man. So, guys, we got the tag teams figured out. Hopefully you come and join me and Voice. He was over there, he was talking, he's out doing his thing. But all right, guys, we're gonna get that match started. We're gonna get the things going. They're gonna be tournaments, so it's gonna be pretty cool. It'll be easy for the setup. As far as what the match types will be, we'll figure it out when we get in there, honestly. I would like to do some elimination tags, but however, sometimes they can turn into kind of a mess. But we'll figure out what's going on, guys. But, hopefully you're there for it. But, all right, guys. We'll get them set up. We're going to have a good time with that. But until we get there, hopefully I see you in the next video. This is Raw Material Andy. This playlist is Raw Material Andy Wrestling. And hope to see you guys there. Me and Voice announced the matches the computers play. So, hopefully... if you have a team that you're voting for, or if you've been having a wrestler or whatever you've been voting for throughout this thing, hopefully they're winning. Hopefully everything's good. And guys, keep in mind, the 24/7 championships will be on the line throughout this whole thing. So guys, can't wait to see it. And yeah, man, come back for the next video. Oh yeah, guys. Thank you for being here.